It's your homegirl, Renae. Okay, don't mind this scar. Please, don't mind this scar. My 10-year reunion was the other weekend, and I had a lot of fun. Turn up! We're not going to talk about all the fun that I had, but it was a great time recapping with my old classmates. So I really did enjoy myself. Give it up, SGP 05 greatness. What's up? Right, today I want to talk about ignorance. I'm titling this entry Watermelondrea. Am I saying that? Watermelondrea. Watermelondrea. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And I want to just talk about ignorance. I've recently moved to a city that is predominantly white, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not threatened by that. I have no problem with that. I have a problem with ignorance, and that's what I'm talking to you guys about today. And I just really want to apologize because I have not posted in a long time, and I just really have gotten sidetracked. Me and my husband have been making a lot of videos, life, applying for jobs, different things like that. I'll touch on all that kind of stuff when I go on my random tangents, because y'all know I get sidetracked. So anyways, ignorance. Let's get the definition for ignorance. A lack of knowledge, education, or understanding. Ignorant. Y'all, so many things have happened, and I feel like I just really need to discuss it. I really need to talk about it. For an example, yesterday I was at rehearsal for a play that I am in here in town, and one of the little girls who is in high school proceeds to talk about how she's applying to all of these colleges, and how if a minority applies and we both get in, they get the scholarship or they get a full ride just because they're a minority, and that's not fair. You know I had to hold my tongue. And only because she was 16 years old and in high school, I did not approach her. I did not talk to her how I wanted to talk to her. I just kind of ignored it and act like I didn't hear it. But let me talk to you about what's fair and what's not fair. It's not fair that a young black man walking down the street with a hoodie and some Skittles and some tea gets shot down like they're a criminal, and the person who does it doesn't get charged for it. That's not fair that another black man in the streets of New York screams, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe," but yet they still hold him down and kill him right in public and not get in trouble for it. That's not fair that just because a mother names a child Watermelondrea, whatever the name is, and they have to always fight for their mindset, their education, what they bring to the table just because of their name, and they get judged on a sheet of paper. That's not fair. That less than 50 years ago, my people did not have the same rights as your people, little girl, in education. You're probably going to want to say, "Oh, well, that was back then. Now we all have the same rights." Wrong. I'm sorry, but that is not true. Let me tell you why, sweetie. First of all, blacks, Asians, Hispanics, the minorities, we're considered minority, but I don't understand why, because actually we're the majority. Yeah, especially in Texas. Hispanics, they overpopulate Texas. That means white people really are not the majority, but they still get the majority in everything that we do in America. You won't understand that until you walk in our skins. You will never understand that at all. Now, does this mean that I hate white people? No, I actually love white people. I've worked with some of the best white people, black people, Hispanic. I love people. I just hate ignorance. Do not say things that you have no understanding about, you have no knowledge about, you have no education about. Ignorance. Do not say that if you're not ready for a comeback, if you're not ready for what's going to come after you speak your mind. Just like Raven Simone with saying this comment.
And I am very discriminatory against words like the ones that they were saying in those names. I'm not about to hire you if your name is Watermelondrea. That's just not going to happen. I'm not going to hire you. No, that's not their fault.
Are you crazy? Do you know how stupid you make yourself look? Do you even understand what you're doing to the black race? Yes, honey, because when one of us says something ignorant, that means that we're all ignorant. We all get accused for thinking the way you're thinking, and that is not the case. So I'm simply wanting this, people. Love everyone, okay? And stop being so doggone ignorant. If you don't have a knowledge or education or an understanding of where somebody else comes from, where they're going, or who they are, don't make comments because you don't fully get it. You don't, and you won't because you're ignorant. You probably don't even want to have an understanding. I taught, and the year before that, and the year before that, I taught in urban districts, okay? And I taught theater, which is one of the hardest things to teach our people. I'm not playing. It's one of the hardest things to teach. Just simply if you're not interested in it. Let me say that, because we do have a lot of black students who are interested in the arts. But black kids, black urban kids can be very difficult to teach. But the key is you can't give up on them. And I know it's hard because you got some crazy ones. Oh, I ain't fixing to do this. I'm going to call my mama. I don't care. I ain't fixing to do this. This stupid. Why we doing this? I know it can be difficult. Trust me. But you can't give up on our kids. You have to stick in there. You have to. But the reward is oh so sweet. I had some kids that it was tough getting to their hearts. You know what I mean? Because we have a tough exterior. But once you tap into their hearts, you can get into their minds. That's the key. A lot of the teachers who teach these urban kids, you know, it's hard, so they want to give up, or they don't really care about them. But you got to see past that and understand that they need you. You have to have that understanding. You can't be ignorant like the kids. What good is that gonna do? Huh? The state of being ignorant needs to stop. It really needs to stop, because it's doing more harm in this country than good. If we could just simply have a love for other people. Christians have a love for homosexuals. Murderers stop wanting to kill folks. All kinds of different people with different mindsets. If we could just simply want to love one another and understand one another, we would just all be in a better place. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. Because you never know where somebody is coming from. Just simply have education. Get an education. You know, be universal. Don't always want to be around the same people. I can't stand that. You know, it's good that I'm here in a city full of majority of white Caucasian people, because that is helping me. I shouldn't always want to be around just my culture. I never have, really. My high school was a very mixed culture. My college, University of North Texas, was very diverse. So, you know, I kind of was raised in wanting to be in a mixed culture of people. I pride myself on that. And it has made me a better person. Why? Because I can get along with all types of people, all different types of mindset, and still have my values, still have the things that I believe in, still have my faith, but I can be around other people without hurting them with my words. Why? Because I have an understanding. I have an education. I have a knowledge of where they are, you know, meeting people where they are. And that's simply what we need to do. You know, I promise I'm going to make more videos for you guys. Just bear with me. I never want to give up on your homegirl Amber Renee, because I know things that I think needs to be heard, you know, and I might not say them all in the best way, but every time I say something, every time I type something or make a video, best believe it's coming from my heart. Until next time, America, signing off, your homegirl Amber Renee.